downstairs for Stuart House, please. Thank you.
Now, first of all, it's kids, so kids are always something that is most near and dear to our hearts. And then it's sexual abuse with children, which is just something that you can't even fathom. So, it's those two things combined kind of, take control of my heart and want me to do things and my company to do things to help those kids and make a bad situation better and help them live a very full life after a terrible situation. So it's just become kind of a personal cause, I guess. I can't say exactly why, but it's something that really touched me.
Well, we would of course love to.
And Ben, on the end.
Well, this was an event that my wife has been involved with. I think she hosted this 8 years ago, and she was so moved by what she saw in terms of the work that was going on at the Stuart House, both really traumatized by the terrible things that happen to people in life, and also really, really inspired, by the way that people come together to, we help one another when we're in that kind of trauma often. This folks at the Stuart House are a perfect example of that, the shining example of the best that we can be in responding to some of the most terrible things that can happen, particularly to women and girls. It's just like you're never the same after you hear about that stuff. So you feel as though it's incumbent, to try to help out a little bit. My wife told me about it, and I want to be down here the next time to add my voice to this. I think it's important to have women talking about women's issues. I also think it's important to have men's talking about women's issues. Otherwise, they're always going to be women's issues.
Jennifer, straight ahead. Jennifer, straight ahead. On the end, Jennifer.
I first visited, Stuart House 8 years ago, or I think, and I was so moved. I've never forgotten that day. I've always, I hosted something for them then, and have just been a donor on the sidelines, just kind of keeping track of things. And this year I said, okay, it's time to go back. And Stuart House is a model for the rest of the world for how to treat and handle children who have been sexually abused. And it's just so important to be out here to celebrate them, to take the veil of secrecy and shame off of sexual abuse cases, and to realize, look, this happens, and we have to be in front of it and handle it as best we can.
Well, it's the 10th year of it, and John is so passionate that, every now and then we like to rub noses with other passions, and this is a huge one of the heart. So, and Jennifer Garner's here, and Ben, and we got to pull up in my car, and it's just perfect. What to do on a Sunday?
We're going to see what kind of money we can raise. I mean, it's for kids, and it's anything like that, and we're there. I mean, it's just really important to do that kind of thing, And John Varvatos, he's right there, and he's got this side thing. He does clothes, but his heart's really with the kids,